This will be a short video guide for how to utilize the revenue projection functionality within Technomile's Growth Suite. Here, I'm looking at an opportunity. You can see that up at the top in the control bar, I am in the growth application. And I'm presently looking at one of my opportunities, my data center recompete. And I want to generate a revenue projection for this. To generate the revenue projection, I need to have entered the total contract value, as well as our work share percentage, as that will impact the factored projection that's created. Scrolling down in the important dates section, we'll also need to have filled out the contract start date and the base period of performance. This start date combined with the period of performance will create the time frame that the revenue projection is spread across. Additionally, above that, you'll see the PWIN table, this section. Now, I've already filled in my PWIN. That is another component that will be factored into the, factored revenue projection. In the event that I don't have my PWIN filled in, I can simply click the ellipses on the right-hand side and go to my PWIN tab. And you'll see this is where we can respond to the questions as part of the PWIN assessment in order to generate that PWIN score. Now, with this PWIN entered and the information, other information gathered in the opportunity summary, when I click into the ellipses and go to revenue projection, we'll see the revenue projection, each annual summary is auto-generated. So again, because we said this award was projected to start in 2022, initially we see the first revenue recognized in 2022, stretching out until 2025. Clicking into this record, we'll be able to see, in addition to the yearly total, the quarterly total, again, both factored and unfactored. And as a reminder, this factored total, by default, unless changes have been made to the formula, is taking that projected contract value and reducing it by our PWIN percentage and our work share percentage. And then just beneath that, scrolling down, we see the monthly projections of revenue recognized. Now, by default, these revenue projections it's an even spread across the period of performance. But perhaps there's a situation where we don't anticipate to recognize revenue perhaps 6 months past the award date. Well, the amendment can be made here. You can see up here in the control bar the revenue projection with what looks like a puzzle piece. This gives me the option to reallocate the revenue either by dollar amount or by percentage across the years of the contract or of the award. So this is where that amendment can be made. Perhaps we expect to realize 1 million less in 22, 1 million more in 24, or in 23, excuse me. So we can make that adjustment and click Save. And we'll see the revenue projection table update shortly after that.